internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over SWIFT one day?
Well,
when I co-founded a technology startup, we took the opposite approach. We consciously set out to change the direction of the world. So we had very definite, very big plans. Our goal was nothing less than to replace the US dollar by creating a new digital currency. We did fail at our greater goal. The dollar is still dominant. We didn't succeed in taking over the whole world.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. Elon Musk, Peter Thiel. Guess what? They did it again. XRP has been moved to Bitstamp, ladies and gentlemen. The current holding of the Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Andreessen Horowitz balance of XRP is 8 million XRP. How did we miss this? On June 29th, they moved 4 million XRP over to Bitstamp. If you guys recall, Ripple has a stake in Bitstamp. They acquired it back in 2023. And keep in mind that Bitstamp was acquired by Robinhood. Now it is running under Bitstamp by Robinhood. Strap in, folks, the puzzle pieces. We're about to put the last one in, and you're going to understand that you're holding an asset that is praised by multi-billionaires, the PayPal mafia, and they know the value of XRP is going to be gigantic. And in today's episode, you're going to understand exactly how it all began and why this is indeed Elon Musk and Peter Thiel all holding these assets, okay? 100% fact-based. It cannot even be disputed the way I put this video together. Never forget, back in 1999, what Peter Thiel said.
I think the basic technology is going to take place on the internet. Getting rid of money altogether, going from digital dollars, from any kind of government-backed currency to purely private currencies. And what a private currency, or what private money I think fundamentally means, is that there is no medium of exchange. You exchange value for value rather than exchanging value for something the government says has value. Model would have been some sort of a barter model. That obviously has enormous transaction costs associated with it. These transaction costs go down in a digital age. And the kind of model that I think is the most likely to take place is one where you have other kinds of financial instruments that are very, very liquid. The one I would cite in the US would be something like an index on the S&P 500.
And that's why Ripple calls it the Internet of Value. Remember, he said it's going to be on the internet, the Internet of Value. And he mentions that it must be liquid. And that's what Ripple is known for, right? Having deep liquidity, deep markets. Folks, this thing, listen, it's going to go to $100, whatever, 100%. Owning 10,000 XRP at $100 is going to give you $1 million. I'm very conservative. A lot of you guys are in the comments section below saying it's going to go to 1,000, way more over $100 this year. That's great and all. But keep in mind, what's the rush? We have decades to go. This infrastructure, crypto, is only 12 years old. It's just the beginning. It is going to outlive us. So we are the pioneers in this. The value for XRP, you and I both know, is limitless. And we have been watching the Elon Musk wallet. Remember, this was back 3 months ago when they moved. It was exactly 3 months ago. They had 15 million XRP. And now they have 8 million XRP. Like, this is facts. I want you guys to understand that you're holding an asset that was first bought by billionaires. And they, trust me, they have their own personal wallets that we do not know of. Okay, this was the investor wallet that they all put together. And now it is named as Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton is, Peter Thiel always talks about it, okay? I'll play the video in a second, but also remember, like, this individual, like he says here, invests in the new beginnings. And that's why he got into Ripple, because it was the new beginning of something enormous.
I would say it's because thinking about the future is what I do for a living. And this is a commencement. It's a new beginning. As a technology investor, I invest in new beginnings. I believe in what hasn't yet been seen or been done.
Because if we go back to when this wallet was activated, November 25th of 2013, they got the 16.7 million XRP. I mean, it's so crazy. People don't see this, right? So 2013, November 25th. And then what happens? Elon Musk, whoever was behind handling this wallet, sends it out to the individuals that invests in new beginnings, which was Peter Thiel, Anderson, right? Asimov, which is a part of, I believe that was maybe a joint one between Elon Musk and Peter Thiel, right? It was sent out to their wallet, 5 million, 5 million, 5 million. April 11th, 2013. They talk about how these big name investors back an effort to build a better Bitcoin, and that was OpenCoin, Ripple, XRP. April 11th, 2013, they come together, they put their money together, and then months down the line in that same calendar year, they get their XRP, which they probably agreed upon something, closed door meetings we're not going to hear about, and it was sent to their wallets. And then in 2017, they said, hey, heck, let's send it all into one wallet, and one wallet will control it, right? And right now we have 8 million XRP, but keep in mind, this was sent. They all sent their XRP into this account. I don't know why I said account like that. Back in 2017, right? Peter Thiel, Musk, 8 million, 3 million, 6 million. It was all sent to Isaac Newton. And Peter?
In America and that part of the world called the West, we're all part of an unusual kind of tradition. The tradition we've inherited is itself about doing new things. The new science of Francis Bacon and Isaac Newton discovered truths that had never been written down in books. The new science of Francis Bacon and Isaac Newton discovered truths that had never been written down in books.
And the fact that they're making these moves right now, right? And they're putting it all over to Bitstamp. I explained it in my previous video in regards to derivatives, building that, layer of deep liquidity with XRP within their infrastructure. It is still in their destination tag. It has not been, moved within Bitstamp. It hasn't been dumped when it got to Bitstamp. So the XRP is still there. Nothing's been moved in terms of dumping it into the market. And I don't believe they're going to be dumping this to the market. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But soon this year, weeks, we are about to see a major move for XRP. XRP right now is handsomely hanging around at $3.13. And I'm going to be opening a very heavy trade for XRP. I closed one of my big XRP trade, if you guys remember, on Billionaire. I closed that. I'm going to be going in with a heavier bag with a long. If you guys want to take advantage of the deposit bonuses and make some gains, take a look at the link in the description down below for Billionaire and also 2bit. I will be opening a large transaction for XRP on 2bit. Again, great deposit bonuses that you could leverage the deposit bonus and generate free money, pretty much, if your trade ends up being good. Okay, so take advantage of these monumental bottoms, folks. And there's an event going on over at 2bit called the TIFT. And it's pretty much climbing the leaderboards if you have high trading volume, and there is a big payout. And there's going to be a $3 million prize round, and whoever has the highest trading volume is going to get bits of that $3 million. There's a lot of users. So on BitUnex, I personally am on one of the rankings, and there's one other of you guys that are also on BitUnex that is on the ranking that are potentially about to win, give or take, over $2,000 just based on trading volume. Okay, so take advantage of that. There's the monumental bottoms right here, folks. Just don't do high leverage. Be cautious, but we are about to see a major move in this crypto ecosystem. Major. It's going to be crazy. I mean it. It's going to happen, so just get ready, okay? You may say, nothing's happening. Market's going down right now because you live for the moment. And if you're worried about short-term price action right now for XRP, don't be. Look at the long term, but if you're trading, obviously worry about the short-term price action. But we all know that there's major liquidity to be eaten up around the $4.60 level cents, and a pierce through $5 is imminent. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I mean, you heard Peter Thiel himself say it. We gave you the hardcore evidence here. They moved XRP again to Bitstamp, and soon that wallet is about to hit zero, folks. This wallet of 8 million is going to hit zero. What a time to be living in, folks. With that being said, we'll be back with another video. And August 1st, get ready for the Salute NFT drop.
They told us dream small, but we had the stars in mind. While they chased hype, we studied time. In the noise we found the signal. Brad knew just what to do. Now XRP hums like jazz, running smooth and true. Money's changing, systems bend, ripple flow into the end. Truth is quiet, bold and deep. We salute the ones who lose no sleep. Salute to the minds that built this chain. Salute, salute through the trials, through the pain. Salute, salute to the calm, to the wise. Salute 100 in our eyes. Bitcoin maxis yell on stage, stuck in loops they call belief, while XRPL just clears the way. No delay, no grief. They hoard coins like dusty gold, but we got utility in every fold. The future ain't loud, it's steady breathing. Real ones know what's worth believing. It ain't hype, it's code and soul. We salute the ones who see the whole. Salute to the builders, to the flow. Salute, salute where the real ones choose to go. Salute, salute to the heart, to the plan. Salute, XRP will lead the land. Value don't lie, and truth don't shake. Let the whole world break, we remake. Strategic reserve, written in stars. XRP gonna take us far. So here's to the signal, clear and bright. To the dreamers who held on tight. No matter the storm, no matter the fight. Salute, we rise with the light.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.